Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today, it's a pretty good day. We end up picking up in Des Moines, picking up a load of foam. I guess it's insulation. I don't know what it was specifically for, but it was going to Alliant Energy in Iowa Falls. Got that delivered pretty quick. They just hand bombed it off the back because it's foam, so it's not heavy. Didn't even go into a dock. They did make a mess of my trailer though. I wasn't real excited about that, but our reload didn't care. It's just empty boxes going to Geneseo, Illinois from Belmond, Iowa. Got that done. Our appointment was 2:30. So we ended up sitting around for a while because our first load went way too well. I can't always say that, so I'm going to be excited about it. Got to chill, eat some Subway, and then pick up our load. Went quick. Now back to the house. Almost got stuck. Didn't. Took the valve cover off because my Jake brakes are acting weird. There's nothing going wrong under the valve cover. Maybe I should have cliffhanged it and said, "Did we break down?" No, we didn't break down. Tomorrow we're gonna go to Geneseo, and then we're gonna pick up our injector for cylinder number 5, and then we're gonna pick up in Streator, Illinois, and that'll be heading back to Des Moines. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some trucking. Good morning. We're picking up here in Des Moines. I read the reviews for this place. This is what they say, multiple of them. Great people, terrible place to back in. So I'm about to experience that for myself, although it's not going to be as bad as some of the reviews, because they were saying that this is a hard curb, but they've fixed that, and now you can go up into the gravel. They put asphalt. That's really nice. This won't be as bad as I thought. I'm going in any of these ones. Probably go for 5. Probably gonna start out right where I'm sitting. Well, there are times where I do very good, and there's times where I make a complete fool of myself. Today was one of those days. They have this lip here to cover the curb, so I came all the way up to right here because I thought I could, and I was doing the wiggle like Schmidt was talking about the other day. I was doing the wiggle trying to get back into the appropriate spot, and ended up getting this corner off the ground this much just because of the lip there and the angle I was at. Lost complete traction. So I'm sure some of you guys have done this before. We popped this guy off, then we overextended the bags. Got it down close enough, and then I put a 2x4 wedged into that rear tire there, and I got just enough traction to get myself back onto level ground. Had me nervous there for a second, of course. Nervous. I like to say that. But we got it figured out. Get all my lights off here. There's nobody else here. Shut off the truck. Let's go see what we're hauling. You know what? It doesn't need it. Yeah, it'll be fine. Thinking about my strap, but I don't want to. Yeah, not gonna do it. It's foam. It ain't going anywhere. We're nice and light. Which, I look at that over there, that's the direction I'm going. That's north right now. Am I still happy I'm light? I suppose we'll find out. It is now 1 o'clock. We are... Well, I'm going to take a second. You guys can guess where we are. Comment down below, where are we right now? Clearly we're at a Pilot Flying J. But which one? Which one? Alright, we're in Williams. We're right off of I-35. Just north of Highway 20 in Iowa. We have been here for 2 hours? Something like that. We had a rare occurrence where things went better than expected. At delivery in Iowa Falls, they were ready for me. And we got right in. They got me right on delivered, and I came straight over here. So, yeah, nothing to complain about, but the fact that I can't pick up until 2:30. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna show up an hour, just slightly under an hour before our appointment, and see if they'll take us. I don't think they will, but we'll be close. We'll see what they tell us. Like I said, we're gonna go up to Belmont. We're going to Tri-Rinse. Oh, you know what? Can't do that yet. Hold on. I gotta turn my ELD on. Yeah, so I've been off duty for 2 hours and 23 minutes. And I'm anxious to get moving. I would like to go home. My mom's at my house right now. She got in last night, right before our evening service in church, so she joined us for that. Tonight we're going to, I know there's a couple of you guys that live in my area. We're going to Murph's for supper. That's in Toledo, Iowa. We always do that when my mom comes. Special treat. Get supper, get some ice cream. I really like their ice cream. So if you're ever in Toledo, Iowa, although if you're driving truck, it's going to be hard. How come I couldn't see you? I could see a car. I couldn't see the truck for some reason. There we go. My bad. Probably because I was talking to you. Everybody and their mother wants to come in right now. Oh, we got another truck. And I'm going left. Drop my clutch. That's what happens when you usually drive with one pair of footwear and then you're driving with another one. Right now I actually have my hay dudes off and I'm driving barefoot. Well, socks. Which is not what I normally do anymore. I'm gonna put my hay dudes back on. Messes up your feel with the clutch. Anyway, no matter. What was I even talking about? Oh, Murph's. Yeah, go to Murph's. It's good. I like it. I like it. Okay, yeah, do anything. I went outside for a little while on Saturday afternoon, thinking I was going to do something productive, and I went right back inside. Like, nah. Sorry. I just didn't feel like it, so I didn't. Saturday morning, I went to the fair, the Iowa State Fair. That was fun, to a point. We left 11 something, got there at 8 something. When it started to get really toasty, we left, because I was with my kids, and if it was getting hot for me, then I'm sure it was getting hot for them. Oh, in other news, we have a load booked out of Illinois. So we're doing pretty good this week as far as getting loads pre-booked. So I'm grateful for that, that's for sure. I haven't been able to do a lot of that recently, and I don't... Day of booking with the drive-in just doesn't work very well. At least not here. Let's get slowed down. Yeah, this is that intersection. It's not really my favorite intersection. Going this way is fine, but you got all these stop signs, and they were trying to be smart. It just, the angles those stop signs are at when you're coming from the south, you can't see anything. See a thing, so it defeats the purpose. I'm sure they were trying to be safer, but when you can't see, it's not safer. Somebody who doesn't drive a truck designed that layout. Alright, at any rate, we're on 69 now, headed north. We probably got 25 minutes left, and then we'll be at our pickup. I'm going to try not to miss my turn, and see if they'll take us. Well, got in just about appointment time, like I feared. It is what it is. I had a feeling it would happen that way. We're gonna go use the porta john and then we'll be back. Trailer's rocking and rolling. The gate attendant here was a little fired. I don't know if he couldn't hear very well or what was going on, but he was sort of annoyed. I don't know if it was at me or not. No idea. All I know is I'm getting loaded right now, and it won't take very long. It's not the type of place that just slides everything in at once, but it is the type of place that carries 4 empty Pro boxes at a time. So that's pretty quick. And everything's basically the same. So it's not really complicated. And like I said, won't take very long. So, can I tell you about the load that I'm picking up tomorrow? Was I about to, or did I? I don't remember. Picking up in Streator, Illinois. Plastic resin, I think is what they said. It's not an appointment. It's like 7 to 3, and then 7 to 2 on the other end. So I prefer that. I can get there when I want. It's not a strict appointment time, but hopefully there's not a line. Never been to these places before, so I won't know until I get there. But we are getting an injector tomorrow, and we'll be returning our core on the first one. So happy for that. It needs it. It needs it. I filled up earlier, so I don't have to fill up later. So that makes it nice. filled up in Story City on the way up to Iowa Falls, and I still had tons of time. Just sort of chilled there for 2 hours there. I don't really like having to do that. That's why I like the first come first serve. But I am, like I said before, I'm just happy that I have stuff booked out into Wednesday. We'll see what we can get after that. I'm hoping that I can get delivered first thing in the morning on Wednesday morning, and then get something on the trailer and get it back off the trailer, something short, and then get a long load going into Thursday. That would be ideal. Truck's bouncing. I have the tandem slid pretty far back right now. As soon as I get loaded, I'm gonna slide them to the back, or slide them to the front rather, because it's what, 15,000 pounds. Nothing crazy. Anything else to say? Truck's still acting up. Some. It's weird. I think it's electrical crap. Definitely need the injector, but I think that's what I was afraid of. Some of the, as you guys know, this truck came originally with a cat motor, and they swapped in CM871, and I'm not completely satisfied with some of the wiring. Makes me very nervous. Some of it in the main wiring harness. Maybe it's not as bad as I think, but electrical gremlins seem like something that might be in my future. So exciting. So, I'm trying to figure out that hesitation. Part of me wonders if it's just the throttle position sensor doing weird things. Because today I've had a little bit of trouble with my Jakes not kicking on. I'm gonna pop my valve cover tonight just to make sure I don't have something coming loose after my overhead. I torqued everything, so that shouldn't be something. But Jake problems have me paranoid about something like that. About something underneath the valve cover coming loose and then taking a crap on my whole engine, and I have no warranty. So that's what I'm dealing with. Honestly though, the throttle, it's not really hesitating right now. It's not hesitating today. Why? I have no idea. It did a little bit this morning, but the rest of the day it's not. It's intermittent. Some days it's worse than others. Today is a good day. So, as soon as I get the green light, I got my paperwork already, got my seal, we will get out of here. Head on back to the house. You know, I might wait until I'm on the paved road over here to slide my tandems. I'm far enough. So this place has 4 docks here along the wall. There's one next to me, and there's 2 similar ones, mirrored ones, over on that side. Last time I was here, I had the furthest one. It was dock A. And this one is dock C. So I have more room to turn right, so I don't have to slide my tandems yet. So, anyway, we're hauling for Dynagrow right now, Nutrien, and we're going to Remington Seed in the morning. Hey, you guys want to watch this guy back in? We'll find out if he does a good job or not. I'm sure he will. These aren't hard docks to get into. Although he did overshoot it. Unless he's supposed to be in B, which he's not. Because there's a cone in the way. As soon as he slides out, I'm out of here. Slides in, I'm out of here. We're gonna go pop around the corner. Southern California Transport. Just kidding, it's not that anymore, but what's the name of this? I'm curious. I can't even read the name on it. Jerome? Can't even read it. Can't even read it. Alright, we're out of here. He's backing in. I'm pulling out. Yeah, on the way out of here, there's plenty of room. I had to adjust when I pulled out of this corner one. But today, it ain't a problem. I'm ready to get on the road and get the windows while they're down, but some wind flowing in here. A little sweaty, but it's okay. I am not going to go fast right now because I'm sure, you know what, maybe I'll... Okay. People. What are you... My goodness, people. Alright. I have to... Right now, I'm just trying to get out of the way is all I'm trying to do. That is it. So we're going to make a left-hand turn here. And we're going to do the things we need to do. I ain't going to stop at the stop sign. We're just going to roll on through here. Because I very quickly run out of time. Fun is if I had a box slide out the back right now. I feel paranoid about that. Okay, I'm out of the way. Come with me. Feeling paranoid. Pop that. Okay, good. Nothing moved. How fun. Wouldn't that be fun if I had one fall out the back? Wouldn't that be fun? All right. Let's make sure. Oh, I forgot my seal. Oh well. They don't check them. Making sure all my pins came out. Pins are free. We're good to go. Slide our tandems all the way to the front again. Put the air to it. Get out of here. DOT officers are a different thing. They'll pull you over going 2 over just and say, oh, I pulled you over because you're speeding. But really, they just want to inspect you. It really just depends on the day, what their quotas are, all that jazz. Whatever. It's like playing Russian roulette. We have a 8:30 appointment tomorrow morning in Geneseo, Illinois. That shouldn't be a problem at all. I'll probably leave at 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 5 or 5:30. Probably 5 just to play it safe. If I get there at 8 for an 8:30 appointment, they'll get me unloaded. And it won't take very long because it's Remington seat. And they're fast. I'm pretty sure they've sprayed off the seed corn around me. For the last couple days, it sort of just looked like it was nitrogen deficiency, but it looks like it's turning. Pretty sure they sprayed it off. But here's my house. Maybe I'll take a quick shot of underneath the valve cover because I am going to take it off. I just want to make sure that I don't have anything mechanical. Who knows? Maybe I have a loose connection on one of my solenoids too. Although it's a completely on or completely off type of situation rather than half and half, if you know what I mean. Ooh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I should attempt. Hey guys, let me go take a walk, see if I can make it. Forgot how wet it was right now. 2 things. I did almost get stuck. I don't know how close I was, actually, but look at this. We're mud packed. That means we got close. Thankfully, we are only, 15,000 pounds in the box. So, yeah, we got a little squishy over here. Been a while since I rutted this up. Anyway, I got the valve cover off. Everything's fine. Nothing's loose. Let's take a look. Oh, I believe I do still have one bolt to find. My valve cover bolts don't stay in like they do. They did originally. You know, when you first get it. Anyway, things I was worried about was whether or not any of these nuts came loose from the jakes, and to see if any of my solenoids were loose connection. Everything seems fine. I really think it's just a sensor problem. Cleaning up the edge here. I'm gonna put this cover back on here in a second. But yeah, paranoid. But I'd rather check it and be good than not check it and be bad, you know. I had the time. It took 10 minutes to get this off. Biggest pain is going to be getting this thing back on because you have to, that pipe's in the way. Anyway, I'm going to put it back together. All right, we got it all tidied up. What was I going to say? It was mentioned to check to make sure that I'm not rubbing against the valve cover. Now, I did check before to see that I had clearance. There is clearance. But when I took it off just now, I could tell that it is rubbing some. So I'm going to find some, maybe a piece of, probably not going to do this today, maybe on the weekend, find an old piece of, probably Mudflap or something, and try to put some, I can't even talk, put some adhesive on the intake tube and stick that on there. See if I can find a hose clamp that size. I don't know. Probably not though, because that'll still rub. Probably some adhesive. Anyway, need to put something on there so it doesn't rub through. And dust the engine, like some have said. So, she's running pretty good. She's running pretty good, and we got a good day tomorrow, so I need to be done with this video. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you on the next one.